Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, makes, and sizes, it's time once again to circle the wagons because the Coon Prairie Ramblers are in the house. Yeah, we talk about this and that and this and that, and along to help us do that, talk about this and that and this and that, we got Luke, the rebel without a clue.
Thanks for watching me on the radio.
Yeah, and we got that guy over there, Mark in the morning,
I got the face for radio.
The one and only.
And we got me, the amiable, affable man about town, lovable, debonair, fleet of foot,
Loquacious.
tango aficionado. No. Loquacious.
Loquacious.
Well,
You're still talking, ain't you?
Mailman from Melville. And we have a guest.
We do have a guest, a very special guest.
We have Krissy Constantino.
Hi there.
Of the Herd Opera. Herd.
Yep.
That sounds
The old
the
opera
Herd
house.
Opera House.
The
Old
Opera
opera
House.
house.
The old opera house.
It's our official name is the Historic Herd Opera House.
Oh, okay.
If you want to
Yes.
get fancy.
Herd. That sounds funny. Like the herd. Like I think about a bunch of cows.
That's H-E-A-R.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
J.J. Hurd built that. It was a bank when it was first built.
I was
What was
going
it,
to say it was named
Wait.
after the guy that put the money up for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hurd.
Yeah.
Have you heard? It's the Hurd building. Have you heard about the Opera House?
It's because it's functioning again. I believe it's the oldest functioning opera house in the state of Florida.
Whoa.
1905, I think, was when it was built.
Where'd you get that number?
1906 is
1906.
that number above the stage.
Yeah, it's right after the fire was when it was
Fire
built.
was
So
05.
1906. Yeah,
Yeah.
so 1906.
Came back from the ashes.
There's one in North Florida that I found. It was like 1919 because me and I just forgot her name. Comes in and does the show with me. You know what I'm talking about?
From the hospital?
No. From the Historical Society.
Carol?
Carol.
Yeah, Carol.
Carol
Yeah,
Mahler.
Yeah, me and Carol were talking about it one time, and it piqued my interest, so I started researching. I think 1919 was one in where's it at? I can't remember, but they still use it too. But I think because ours is back up and opening and functioning, it's the oldest operating one.
That's a
Whoa.
cool statistic to
Yeah.
rock.
So
But anyway, our word for the day. Are y'all ready for our word for the day?
old.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Drum roll, please. Woo, there it is, boys and girls. Our word for the day is pernicious.
Pernicious.
Now, don't be naming your kids this. This ain't a good middle name. Pernicious, because it's not a bad word.
It's a wonder.
But-
I have not heard that as a name yet.
Pernicious Jones. Ever heard of
Pernicious
him?
Purdy.
But pernicious. But it means having a harmful effect. So don't be
Oh.
pernicious out there. But we're going to try
Like
to.
Mel has on the show.
Yeah. That's your middle name, Mel?
I couldn't help
Mel
it. I love
Pernicious
picking-
Jackson.
I love
Hey,
picking on you, Mel.
Okay, I'll take
I
it. I'll
like
take
Pernicious
it.
Jackson. That does sound. That's a nice
Pernicious.
ring to it.
I do kind of like that name.
That
Pernicious.
is. Hey, it does sound kind of fancy.
Pernicious.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
it
if
does
I
sound
was
kind of
if I was a gunslinger,
there you go.
Pernicious.
Pernicious. It sounds smart or something, but if you don't know what it means, but
Yeah.
That's yeah.
pernicious.
Pernicious Canids. That's what it was. It was from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and I remember
That was somebody's name?
Yes, that was those were the monsters that were harming.
They were hunting
Oompa
the.
Loompas, and that's why he took the Oompa Loompas
Pernicious.
to come make candy.
Wow.
Was that in both?
That's in the no. That's in the new one. That's the
No,
new
that's
one.
the Gene Wilder version.
Really, I didn't. I
Oh.
don't remember. I don't remember him
Cool.
talking
Oh,
about
I
that.
know that one like the back of my hand.
Pernicious. Anyway,
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna,
look it up now.
we're going to try not to be pernicious, but we're going to try to figure out ways to sneak that word into the conversation throughout our broadcast today. Anyway, we're talking about the Opera House.
Yeah.
Ye old Opera House.
Or is it the Opry or the opera?
Opera.
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 Like soap opera.
Mhm.
Not
Not
country, but
No, not
It's
that.
not like the
grand opera.
And it's
Grand
not,
Ole Opry.
Okay, did they have operas there? I mean,
Had everything there over the years.
Not in the traditional sense that we know of, like European opera, like Pavarotti type stuff. From what I've learned, as the research goes, the little opera houses shot up all over the country, even like deep inside old basements of department stores and stuff.
yeah, like
Um,
here.
Yeah, like
here.
we're on the second floor, and they're like, "Well, how are
Little-
you connected to the first story?" I'm like,
Yeah.
We're not. We go. The stairs are their own thing, right up to the second floor. But there were definitely live acts. There was we have drums from the house band from back then that are still up there.
I want to see those. I'm
There
gonna
was
go
a
look
movie
at them.
theater at one time.
Yeah.
There's two
Or
of
the
the
60s, wasn't
original
it?
silent film projectors are still up there, and from what I've seen, they're very close to getting back in working order, and one of them has a film still in it. So we want to get it going.
Oh, that'd be
and
cool to see what it is. Yeah,
That'd be great.
Is there a Phantom at that opera house?
There used to be. Or did they leave him up there? Or
Oh
they took
yeah,
him
yeah,
down
he's still there.
on the stage.
He's
Okay.
still up there.
But no, like back
Would
in the Wild West days, every town had like opera. That's where they had their entertainment at. They do live shows.
Well, they did everything there. They had-
Singing, plays, whatever. Have you ever
Also,
seen the
if
old movie
someone was
Tombstone?
coming into town and like selling something,
Yeah.
or if there was something like newsworthy,
Yeah.
they would
community meetings they would have there. They would have boxing matches have been held in there before.
roller skating.
They had boxing matches.
They
in there?
sure did. Not about wrestling, but they did boxing.
We do wrestling in there too. We don't
They
care.
had
Bring it there.
a president.
I don't know if I don't lug that ring up.
Candidates would come in there and speak during election times, and they had what was his name? We talked about him before. The famous guy that spoke there twice. He ran for president after the turn of the last century.
The monkey trials.
I don't know. The monkey trials.
He's got three names.
25 monkey trials.
He's got three names.
Yeah. Doggone.
Obviously, he didn't win.
No, he never became president. But they had graduations there. I mean, you name it.
That's cool.
They've had everything there.
But yeah, no. If you ever seen that old movie Tombstone about Wyatt Earp, that was Opera House, and there actually I think that's still there in Tombstone, and they're like the old part. If you can type, you don't.
Clarence Darrow. No.
No.
That's the guy that tried him. Okay.
You Mel, there's a keyboard you can type that so you don't have to talk.
Yeah.
I can talk fast.
Oh, that's bad. I shouldn't be mean like that.
Anyway, but there was a opera house here before that one was built. It was over there where the like you old timers out there, you know, remember where the Country Gentleman was?
Yeah.
It's a Mexican restaurant now. But across the street from there was a giant old packing house, and at one time it served as an opera house.
You talking about Mr. Klein's machine shop used to be at?
No, that's out there on 70.
No. I'm talking about the one that was in the middle of town where the old it's a Catholic church now, but it was the Winn-Dixie. Remember the old machine shop was there?
No, we're talking about downtown.
Oh, you're talking about downtown. Okay.
Where Country Gentleman did have a little restaurant, a store. I'm talking about the predecessor. They had another one downtown.
Yeah, you said Country Gentleman. The one I remember is the one
Right.
down, over by old Napa.
You know where the phone company is now?
Yeah.
That's where the building sat, and the Country Gentleman was across the street. It's a Mexican restaurant now, but
Oh,
it was a
that's,
big old
Los Compadres.
Right.
It was a Circle K back in the day.
It was it was a Country Gentleman, but it was called the Foodette was like a convenience store next to it. Keith Marquis opened that.
Mm-hmm.
It was a tire store before that, and
William Jennings Bryan.
William Jennings Bryant. That's the man. But anyway, this other opera house was across the street from where the Country Gentleman used to be, where the phone company sits now. And it was there before they had the other one. It was only an opera house for just a year or two, and then they moved it over there, and it burned in like 1971 or something, caught on fire. And it was so hot they thought they were going to bust the windows out of the building across the street. It was so hot.
Oh, wow.
Giant blaze. I got pictures of it on fire. But
It was made out of wood?
Yeah.
Had to be old
They go
cypress
2 or 3
wood.
story. I think Louis Morgan owned it one time, who owned half of DeSoto County.
Yeah, old cypress wood burns pretty hot like that.
Yeah, you can't even drive a nail in it. It gets so old.
My grandpa and granny, that 2-story house when you first go into Arcadia on the right hand side there, they owned that house for a long time. And when they first got it, my grandpa was like, "Hey, go put this nail over. We're gonna put this picture up."
He was messing with you.
Yeah, he was. I was like, because I went over there and put a nail over and I hit it. As soon as I hit it, it shot off and I smashed my finger. He started laughing. I'm like, "What are you laughing at?" He's like, "You can't put a nail in that. That's cypress wood. You got to drill a hole." I was like, "Well, why'd you tell me to do it?" He's like, "I wanted to see if you would."
That's exactly right. I've tried that before.
Well, Krissy, what is your position with this? And
Hey, you
how
got
did you
hang
get
on,
started?
hang on. You got to wait. We'll
Yeah.
carry that over to the next segment because
What your grandpa did to you, that was quite pernicious.
That was not.
You got to use that word pernicious. All right. We are out of time for segment 1 already. Time flies, whether you're having fun or not. But anyway, come on back and we'll try to have some more fun and try not to be too pernicious. Y'all sit tight and we'll be right back.